When importing tables from FileMaker into FmPro Migrator, the preferred method is to use FileMaker Pro Advanced to copy the tables via the clipboard. This video shows how to use an alternate technique to import tables using AppleScript on macOS 10. The main reason you would use this procedure is if you only have FileMaker Pro instead of FileMaker Pro Advanced, and if you only want to transfer data from FileMaker to a SQL database without transferring the business logic, layouts, or scripts. This procedure assumes that you have already enabled FmPro Migrator to run AppleScript automation in the Privacy tab of the Security and Privacy Preferences panel. Your FileMaker FP7 or FmP12 database should already be open in FileMaker Pro. Avoid running FmPro Migrator on the same machine which is running FileMaker Server. Because FileMaker Server intercepts all ODBC connections to port 2399, you cannot connect to a database unless it is being served by FileMaker Server. It makes troubleshooting more difficult during the data transfer process. FmPro Migrator also has the ability to delete unstored calc fields within your FileMaker database. So don't connect to your production database server. You should copy the most recent backup file from your FileMaker server over to the computer which is running FmPro Migrator. There are some disadvantages to using this technique of importing tables into FmPro Migrator. Using AppleScript to gather table info means that it isn't possible to get some of the field attributes. This includes figuring out the difference between stored and unstored calculation and summary fields. If you have a lot of records, these types of fields may require manual deletion prior to running getInfo at step number 2 or transfer data at step number 4. Furthermore, this technique is slower than copying tables via the clipboard. The only reason to use this technique is because you just want to transfer only data from a FileMaker database and you don't have a copy of FileMaker Pro Advanced. On the left, I have FileMaker 14 and my test database is open. In the middle, I have FmPro Migrator running, and I have selected my output directory. On the right, I have enabled FmPro Migrator to use AppleScript automation within System Preferences. Within the FmPro Migrator window, select the AppleScript menu below the Step Number 1 button. Select FileMaker Pro as the application targeted by AppleScript. Click the Refresh button and see the tables which have been read from FileMaker. Click the Step Number 1 button and wait for the table info to be read from the FileMaker database. Once the processing has been completed, click the yellow Continue button, and within the Tables tab of the Migration Process window, you will see the tables and fields which have been read from the FileMaker database.